Timisoara, the capital of Timiș County, is one of the largest towns in Romania. Also, it is the main social, economic and cultural center in the western part of Romania. Environmental issues are well known by the youngers and students from Timisoara, and the solutions of these problems are in the hands of the younger people involved in different ecological organizations.
From 2 years ago, they started to raise the interest, and they want to make to help the environmental, and they make a lot of action in that direction.
Studenții din Universitatea Politehnică din Timișoara sunt implicați în diverse astfel de proiecte. Aș aminti două dintre ele. Unul este organizat de EPE, în colaborare cu Liga Studenților din Facultatea de Chimie Industrială și Ingineria Mediului.
During high school I was in the green team, so we did a lot of projects. I even was in Italy with one of these projects, so high school was better than university following the support.
I'm involved in two actions, one of Water Day, and one with a symposium, international symposium about protection and ecological education, and we'll to speak with the students how to help the environmental and to protect more and more.
There are some lack of resources in the university, so we are not really supported to do it.
The mass media has a large role in education of the younger when we are talking about the environmental issues. Let's see how media is getting involved in Timisoara.
Clearly, all over the world, media it stopped involving in what maybe ecological education means. There are several factions all over Europe that deal with this, but they're mostly reactive to I don't know, maybe oil spills or ecological disasters when they happen, not ahead, not in order to prevent this. They should involve more in education, maybe in high schools, maybe certainly in faculties, through NGOs, maybe through conferences, but in my opinion, they don't involve like they should.
Let's Do It Romania is one of the successful campaigns where the youngers are involved in environmental protection.
When it comes to planting trees, for example, and when we helped local authorities and regional authorities to organize a huge area of land with planting the trees with volunteers and so on, with Let's Do It Romania, which means like for Timiș area, raising volunteers, like I think a few thousand volunteers, actually 4,000 or 5,000 volunteers to clean up the environment. People could report the areas with garbage on them, and the volunteers go there and clean them. We had some media support. We also had some pretty strong multinational company support, which financed a part of the materials.
De exemplu, în 2011 mă aduc aminte că s-au plantat pomi. În alt an s-au curățit malurile Begăi.
Water Day, it's a project organized by the students from Politehnica University of Timisoara, where they raise the awareness about the environmental problems.
We take some waters from the rivers in Timiș, and we call the students to make analysis on this water and to teach them how to test the water and how good is it, if it's good to drink, if it's good to use for the food.
We ask them whether Timisoara is a polluted town.
A little bit, but I think in few years the pollution will go down.
It's not one of the most polluted towns in Romania, and certainly not even close if we report it to Europe. It's quite a clean and tidy town, but there are several areas that can be improved.
It's a hardcore polluting city, and I blame the locals for this.
În general, este un oraș curat.
Timisoara will be a green city in the future? We will see. Young people are working for this.